Yeah, so people always ask the question about a return on investment, and I always laugh and say it's not always about the money. But I think it's important to recognize that return on investment is really about the resident experience and how we can enhance the lives of our elders and the other people living here, including young moms and their children.
The true trinity of Trinity Woods with the Milwaukee Catholic Home, the Mount Mary University, and the School Sisters of Notre Dame, they all wanted certain things to come out of this project. First and foremost, the placement of the building and the configuration of the building for that matter.
So how to fit this new building into the existing campus with a historic building that is 100% stone, all copper and tile roof was really a challenge for us. And so we've introduced additional, more residential type materials such as stucco and siding to add variety and texture to the outside, which I thought was helpful to create a more residential quality to the new building. The existing buildings are beautiful, but they truly are institutional looking. And so while we had a challenge of saving money, it allowed us to create an image that is a little more residential while still being complementary to the existing building.
One of the goals of the sisters was sustainability. So we were able to get a very generous grant from MMSD, which allowed us to put in a bunch of rain gardens, bioswales, which connect to a pond, which has also become quite the water feature.
Part of the analysis of the site really that was important was the identification and analysis of the best trees on the site. It has an extensive woods that occurs on the corner of the site, and we learned through that survey that it was really quite the collection of some very old and high quality trees. Those trees were harvested and incorporated into the project.
A big goal though for incorporating this as a home for the sisters was to really bring in a lot of their existing artifacts and artwork so that they had the opportunity to feel comfortable when they first moved in.
We worked closely with the Wauwatosa daycare group, who were the ones that were planning on moving into this space to design their daycare facility on the ground level. The daycare is located on the lowest level below the sisters and the students' residence. So this really provides the opportunity for the students and the sisters to look down onto the playground area and see the students out there playing.
All the different people that were involved in this project, beyond just the client, all our consultants that were involved in it, were really all part of making this project a success. We did extensive early design meetings where everybody was in the room, and we moved around the pieces, we talked about the programming, we talked about the challenges that were going on in the budget, and there was push and pull with all those pieces, but you're looking for that creative tension between all the needs, wants, budget, the aesthetic desires, and all the shareholders and the contributors were in the room, and that's where we strike that balance that made the project successful.
You know, as we look at this community, it's been open about 6 months. It's been exciting to see in the morning young kids in the dining room with elders having breakfast and food getting slopped all over the floor, and laughter and sometimes tears, sometimes a little bit of screaming, but it's been a lot of fun to just watch some of those interactions occur.
So that's just an example. All of the artwork that came over, we had a lot of artwork. All of that came, a lot of other items that are special to us we were able to bring over. So that helps. I think it helps for the sisters and for others to see that this is our home. It's different, it's not a convent, and it's not ours. It's the ours is the broader ours of Trinity Woods. It's not SSND. It's ours for all of those who live here, who serve here, who visit here.